Hey there, Karen from EdibleWildFood.com here, and you're looking at Virginia waterleaf. It is officially the middle of April here in southern Ontario, and we're a little ahead of the game here with some plant growth because we've had a very unusual spring so far. The last week, it certainly felt like it was more like summer, when some temperatures in many areas got up to the mid-80s, which is 30 degrees Celsius. And right now, I'm out here gathering some fresh greens to prepare for a salad and in an egg salad. We have some wild leeks, but these guys are so small right now. I'm not going to take the bulbs because this is a new colony. It needs to establish itself, and I'll take 3 or 4 leaves here, maybe another 1 leaf here. Look at the power of it when it grows. It's just absolutely amazing. And you can see there's a lot of green here, and most of you who are seasoned foragers will probably know what that green is. Or the vast majority of this green is, of course, garlic mustard. So you can certainly take as much of that as you like. Now I'm going to do a little bit of harvesting here first, and then we'll go in there and I'll show you what's up in that forest. I didn't make it into the forest yet because I got sidetracked with the stinging nettle. So I'm going to take just a little bit to make some tea. And now I would definitely not do what I'm doing because you will get stung. There's no doubt about it. And I'm very much used to doing this as I've been doing it for years. And I really don't mind that stinging sensation. I know that sounds insane. I have my reasons. Those trichomes have a lot of beneficial constituents, including fulvic acid for one, or fulvic acid. And it helps get rid of seasonal allergies. But I won't get too much into that. Let's continue onward and see what's in there. Some people may get excited when they see a lot of growth like this popping up. And no, it's not wild leeks. These are trout lilies. But like leeks, from the time the seed germinates to the time the plant produces seed is 7 years. So depending on your location, you have to be very careful with how much you take. There are many locations, though, that an average person just would not be able to decimate the population of them at all. And this would be one location. Not to mention, trout lilies, as refreshing as they are, and you can tell as they get a little older, they develop that mottled appearance. We're not supposed to be consuming a lot of them. Too much of a good thing can be a bad thing, and that's definitely the case with trout lilies. Always do the universal edibility test first. Oh, there's a random leak right there. Because if you do that universal edibility test, then you'll know whether you're going to have a reaction to it or not. There's some more Virginia waterleaf. Some herb Robert. You can tell it has that geranium look to it, as it is in the geranium family. And there's chance waiting on the pathway. And I'm not too sure. Yes, there is. The trilliums have started. Depending on where you are, trilliums are illegal to pick. In Ontario, it is our provincial flower. However, if you're on private land that you own or a friend owns, you can collect these in small quantities. You certainly do not want to take a lot. I'm just going to show you these. This is the anemone. I don't recommend at all that you eat these. Actually, no, it's the bloodroot. Never mind. Sometimes you have to get a little closer. That's another thing to remember. Make sure when you are out here, you look and you identify with 100% certainty first before you pick. But regardless, bloodroot and anemone are toxic. I would have thought there's a bit more trillium in here somewhere, but there we go. There's the sunlight shining on one right there. Now, whether it's the wake robin, which is the red flower, or the common trillium, which is the white flower, I don't know. And as we leave the forest and head back home, I'm going to chop up what I have gathered and put it to good use in my kitchen. And that is how I'll finish off my video. I'm back home now, and this is what I have gathered. First, what I like to do is bring it out here to dry because there was some morning dew, and to make sure that if there are any insects that they can crawl out. This was some of the garlic mustard that I gathered. Virginia waterleaf. Trout lilies. Trilliums. Some wild leeks. Now this I didn't show on the video earlier. These are the fresh greens of Lady's Rocket or Dame's Rocket, otherwise known as wild phlox. They taste absolutely amazing. That's why I wanted to gather some. And of course, stinging nettle, but that is for the beverage. So that's step one. Step two, wait and see. I decided to add in a couple of wild greens that are not so wild in my garden. They've made themselves at home. So I like to say they've naturalized. Purple dead nettle. And check out all this chickweed. Now you know why I have containers here. Because in the actual ground, I'm letting the chickweed go because it is definitely the area it loves. And of course, it gives me an endless supply. Now I'll go in the kitchen. I'm not done quite yet. What you're looking at is all the greens that I've chopped up. I also added some onion for texture. And because I love garlic, I've added minced garlic. Last but not least, I'm going to throw in some lion's mane mushrooms that I powdered last year. And that way it will add to the nutritional value. Now let's mix it all together. And here we are, the final product. The egg salad is going to go to my friend's place. It is girls' afternoon to get together, go for a nice hike, and enjoy a potluck lunch. This is what I'm bringing. To this egg salad, I added some mung bean sprouts. I am a fervent sprouter, And I definitely believe that anything you can throw sprouts into, do it to get that added goodness. This contraption, by the way, if you're interested, I couldn't find this in any stores. However, I hate to say it, I got it off of Amazon. I do prefer to support local, but sometimes it just isn't possible. Anyway, stinging nettle and orange juice. That's the beverage we'll enjoy. I hear Vanessa has a bumbleberry pie and Colleen is bringing some fresh greens. So I'm really pumped to have my girls' afternoon together, enjoy the sunshine, and planning out a garden. If you're brand new to my channel, please do me the kindness and consider subscribing. And if you are one of my subscribers, I can't thank you enough for all your support. It truly means so much to me. Thank you. If you like what you saw, please give this a thumbs up and be sure to share in your social media and hit that bell for future notifications. Thank you.